yourself now.
Help yourself now.
No.
That's a chicken.
What's happening, people? It's Tom Chop. I go by the name of D-Boy Dio.
Me, myself, my soul bello.
And we got Marlo in the building.
And I'm chopping.
Boom. Man like Marlo, guy that needs no introduction.
Oh, yeah,
Thank you for joining us once again. We've come chop. Me, myself.
But here.
Listen, ambitious man. You like roses. Let's take it back to Fine.
Yeah.
That was about 3 years ago.
Yeah.
When I see that video.
Okay.
How did the musical journey start?
So I've always wanted to do music, but growing up, I was more into like my football. And then I got to a stage where I was just saying to myself, like, it looks like football's a bit long. So I left football and I started working. I was working for Nando's. And then I met my producer in there. He went to uni, and then I asked him what he studied, and then he told me he does production, like music production. So we've gone from working in Nando's that same day, and I said to him, like, do you mind coming back to mine? We went back to mine after work at like 1 o'clock in the morning, recorded one of the tracks, and I put it on SoundCloud. I think it's still on there. It's called Where Were They? And then within a month, I had over like 1,000 streamers something. So I started telling people like, yo, like, is that a good thing or is that bad?
Yeah.
And people like, yeah, like, you ain't got no promotion, no nothing, like, that's banging. So anyways, I called up Miguel again. I'm like, yo, listen, let's take this stuff seriously. So we went back to mine again, recorded Fine, put it out in January, I think it was 2018. And within the first month, across all platforms, we had over 100,000 streaming, and from there, I started telling people I do music, and then people started taking interest into like what I do as well.
Question, yeah, Niger boy. You know, it's a question that we always ask, as like Nigerians especially, because we know like your parents, they want you to become doctors, lawyers, accountants. How do you tell your mum, obviously you're not making it in football no more, you're doing the Nando's thing. They probably expect you to go back to education, get that degree. How do you tell them that, Mum, this is what I want to do, this is the music thing, I'm going to stay with it?
Do you know what? I think...
After you get slapped.
Do you know what it is with me? Like, my parents are they're laid back, but at the same time, they want what's best for you, you know what I'm saying? So they're not going to force you to do what you don't want to do, because at the same time, it's like, you're not going to enjoy it, you're not going to give, you're not going to give it all. So I think with music, they're backing me. Like my dad, my mum, my sister, everyone's got Instagram and Facebook, all just so they can show it to their friend. That, look, that's my son. They know everything. That's why if you listen to my music, man, I don't swear on my music. So I keep it 100% clean, because I got nieces, nephews, you know what I'm saying? They look up to me and they sing my songs. When they see me, it's like, they start trying to sing like me. So imagine if I'm chatting all that stuff in there. So so like my parents, I think with the football, they couldn't really support me. Like my mum and my dad, they didn't drive, you know what I'm saying? So they can't take me to my games and stuff.
They need to be
so
involved.
With music, it's like you can it's on your phone. You can send it to whoever, you know what I'm saying? So it's easy.
But between us, were you good at football though? Or were you them guys that had any injury?
Ask about me. You know what I'm saying? Hey, ask about me. They know about me.
Yeah.
But yeah, now I was
what's
good.
Your position? What's your position?
Good. Left wing.
I knew he was going to say left.
They always say that. They always say that.
Trust me.
I remember speaking to you last time, you're saying even when you come to pick up your mum from work, she'll say, come out the car, come meet my son. She's still,
you know what I'm saying? She'll make me wait and people come. But it's all good though, because it's all love, you know what I'm saying? So they listen to my music, like I said. It's they're proud, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying I'm at the top or I'm the best out there, but the fact that like my family, my friends showing me this sort of love, that pushes me as well to make sure that everything I'm putting out, I'm giving it all, you know what I'm saying? So it's something that I would vibe to. So hopefully when they listen to it, they can vibe to it as well.
It's always interesting for me, like getting into the mind of the artist, and just trying to understand who some of your inspirations were. So like growing up, like, obviously, I think everyone's got a musical like sort of catalogue of who the guys that you listen to or the artists that you listen to. Who were some of your inspirations growing up, man, like, in terms of musical and the musical wave?
I think like, so it's funny because even growing up, my older brother would listen to all this like rap stuff and all of that. But I've always loved like Afro beats. You know what I'm saying? So I listen to like the Band and Two-Face. So it's like football now, where back in the days it'll be like, oh, who's better, the Band or Two-Face? And I always go for the Band. You know what I'm saying? Because I like all that style. Like even in my music videos, like when you look at it, like this the dance that he used to do. You know what I'm saying? I try
He's energetic, isn't he?
Yeah. So it's just I listen to them, and then obviously when I started music and I tried to explain it to people and I say, look, I wanted to do music, they'll be like, all right, go on, give us a little 16 or so. And I'll be like, no, I'm not rapping.
Not rapping, yeah.
And I'm not a rapper like
it's all Mike, innit? They think,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so I say
to
to them, like, there's this thing called Afro beats, and then when you see people like Wizkid and Davido like taking over like the O2 and stuff, and then it's like, that's what I want to do, you know what I'm saying? So I go back and I show it to people, and I say to them, like, this are the people that I look up to, and hopefully one day that can be me as well, you know what I'm saying? And if I can't do it, I hope that I can inspire other kids so they can look at me and be like, you know what? I want to be like him one day, and
that's important.
They can do it better than me.
That's important.
No, that's dope. Yeah. How do you feel about being an African now? Because we know it's so cool. Everyone's embracing it, the food, the culture. And I always tell people this every time I interview them. Dow used to lie and tell people it's from St. Lucia.
Do you know what?
He says this all the time.
That's not facts. He used to say,
he says this all the time. I've never lied about Nigerian heritage ever.
But for you, being a Nigerian and obviously a proud Nigerian, how important is it for you to, you know, push that and fly the flag?
I think being Nigerian is always, for me, it's always been the cool thing, isn't it? Like, you know what I'm saying? People could tell. Never.
It wasn't ever like, it wasn't always cool,
when people see the
it wasn't always cool to be Nigerian.
Come from that ABC era, right?
You know what it is? It's like, I'm talking about now. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking like,
the way you swag. Your feet were dry. You're holding 7 bags.
You go to school with a big jacket.
You know what it is?
You go to school with a big jacket. This jacket will last you for 3 years. Wait, now.
But then that's what has brought us here. You know what I'm saying? That's why now everything we do is what people want to do. Our sounds everywhere, the way we swag, the way we style, the way we talk. That's the cool thing, right? You know what I'm saying? So everywhere you go to, you know what I'm saying, there's our sound in there, our peoples are in there. You know what I'm saying? So it's us sitting on here right now, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's the cool thing, man.
That's what I'm saying. Talking about your body of work, we were talking about it off camera. Yeah. Like you haven't ever released a complete body of work, like a project and said, you know, you've been a singles man. You know what I'm saying? Obviously you collaborated with the producer, with the Nigerian tune. That was huge as well. Big collaboration. But you never released a body of work. Like, is that intentional, or is that like just you just have
Nah. So I did a little EP last year.
Okay.
So that's what I was trying to explain to you earlier.
Say my bad. The juice.
So I said it's a bit different because when you're putting out singles, you're focusing on one track. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm shooting a music video and then if I'm gonna promote that, I'm gonna promote that one thing. Where if you've got 4 or 5 tracks, you got to find a way to like push every single one of them.
Yeah.
And it's expensive, you know what I'm saying? When you're independent, you've got work, you've got other things to focus on, so it's harder. Where if I'm just putting out singles, I know for the next 3 months or so, I'm just gonna bang out this one song. I'll make sure all the people around me can hear it, they know about it. If I'm doing shows, hopefully they can sing it as well, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, straight.
Where if I had 4 or 5 tracks, I got try and find a way to push out every single one of them as well, so it's a lot harder.
It is.
So what do you say is next? Is it another EP for you, or are you ready for the album now?
I think I'm gonna push out a few more singles. People can already tell like I can do like a few, you know what I'm saying? When it comes to the fast one, the slow ones, whatever you want, I can try and make it, you know what I'm saying? But like where I'm at the moment, I think I'm better off just putting out singles. The EP is good for, you know what I'm saying? It's nice to let people know you can put all of that together, but again, it's just expensive and it's more, it's just draining, you know what I'm saying? I'd rather just stick to that one. If I get the support, you know what I'm saying? So if someone comes to me and say, look, we're going to help you, we'll sponsor you, or we'll do this for you, then I can say, because the tracks are all there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So all it takes is just putting it out and
Yeah. I mean, I guess on the build up as well, I think it's important to establish yourself with singles, so people they're able to identify Marlo with the track. Speak to you about the single that you did with Real Flawless, like obviously like we were speaking about it before, the Nigerian tune. Yeah. How did that come about? Like you got so many different dynamic artists on that track. How did that come about, man?
You know what? I just got to hit up, man. He knows someone that knows me. I've always wanted to like work with other people, but at the same time, it's just you start to worry about what are they like when it comes to working. You know, like I know if I want to bang this out, I'm gonna go bang it out right now. But other people might have other commitments. You know what I'm saying? So they might not be able to match your pace. Not necessarily like better than you or not better than you, but it's about the work rate. Like, can you come studio right now? Can you run into the studio and change stuff if I needed you to? Because you know, like just things like that. So the opportunity came and said, look, these are all the guys that I listen to anyways. And it was, it felt great to be a part of it. You know what I'm saying? So when I got called up, I said, yeah, man, I'll be there. So I went up, done my thing, and then,
Fly the flag. I said frag. Fly the flag, man.
I feel you, though. Nah, it was a good experience, man. I liked it.
Are you a jigger straight in the studio, one take? Or are you someone you have to feel the beat a little bit, have a couple of drinks, you know?
I feel like I'm still learning about myself as well. Because remember, like, I only started this stuff about 3-4 years ago. So sometimes I go in there and it's just all freestyles, and then you try and make it make sense. And then other times you might just have the melody there, there's no word, and then you go back. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was in the studio yesterday, and I tried a few stuff, and then just the last hour I said, bro, it's not working. You know what I'm saying? So I said, let me stop. Went back, found myself, you know what I'm saying, had the hook, a few of the verses, took it back home. So like this morning I was just writing the rest of the verses. So when I go back to the studio, that song's hopefully gonna be ready.
That's dope.
So,
That's dope.
The studio's one aspect. I have you on socials, obviously. This is the main reason I just wanted to interview you. You done a performance, I don't know what, it wasn't in London. The stage looked mad.
You know what you're talking about.
It looked mad. It was going off, and there was some nice things going on stage. So just saying, for future reference, you have to think of your brothers.
I can see one sweat drop coming down his head.
Nah, that was in.
I mean, the ambiance was nice.
That was in Brixton.
Was it Brixton?
Yeah, it's I can't even remember what it's called. It was the indoor carnival thing.
Oh, the Brixton.
Yeah,
I know what you're talking about. Brixton Jam. It's a Brixton Jam.
Nah, it's Electric Brixton or something. I can't remember. But yeah, like it was crazy. Like,
whoever booked you ain't gonna be happy when they see this stuff.
Yeah, nah, I see them shining still.
Whenever them things happen again, you just call us. Just let us know we're there.
Yeah, we'll do it again.
Whatever you can't do, I can do.
I see you shining.
Man, so be your double. So obviously Roses, the new single's out now, crazy tune. But even before we even got into Roses, Ambition, really did bits. Like
still
obviously you came to us,
man.
Still doing bits. You came to us, we spoke about it, and
the video wasn't even done when he came.
The video hadn't been done yet when he came. And obviously we saw also you on we all heard you live on TV. Anthony Joshua walked through. What was that feeling like? Because
you know what?
For me, I was gassed because I was like, yo, man interviewed him. Like, that's my I know Marlo, innit? That's his tune. Do you know what I mean? So for me, like, I was gassed for you. Do you know what I mean? That was a big moment. Like, literally, your song on national TV, all over the country, all over Europe. Everyone, whoever watched that fight, was listening to your song, bro. What was that feeling like for you, man?
That's like you work for something for so long, and I've just been so privileged and like lucky to be one of those guys that it didn't take me too long. You know what I'm saying? The things that I've always wanted to do, I've been able to do it within 2 years, 3 years, you know what I'm saying? So sitting in there, like looking at the crowd, it just felt like my sister was there, my brother was there.
Goosebumps, man.
It was nice to go through that with them, you know what I'm saying? So sat there like for weeks, I just kept going back to that video, like, raw, that's my tune playing in there. And the fact that like you see AJ like singing it as well, you're thinking, raw, like, that's the big man. Singing my tune, you got Eddie Hearn on the side, bopping his head. That's it. So it's like, bro, like, that's what dreams are made of. Like, hopefully the kids, all like the younger generation, or even people that's been doing this for time, can look at it and be like, raw, like, that can be them as well. You know
the track is literally what it's about. It's about ambition.
100%. So when that opportunity came, I said, I could make other tracks that the normal tracks that I make. So I said, I want to make something that like even when he listens to it, he can be like, raw. Like if you needed that little push, you're in the gym or daily work, whatever it is you're doing, you can just listen to that and think, raw. Like it's not the end of it.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, that's just what that's about.
That's dope.
I'm glad that when people heard it, the feedback and the, you know what I'm saying, it was nice.
Listen, Roses is out now.
Yeah.
Big tune.
I just want to ask him. The sofa's big enough for you because the three of us can sit on the sofa. What inspired Roses? Think about your answer. What was it about? Who is it about?
Who is it about?
Is it a particular somebody? Like, what's Roses about?
Think about your answer, bro.
It's for everyone, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't the only man that celebrates Valentine's. You know what I'm saying? Like everyone out there's gonna be celebrating as well. So
so you're celebrating Valentine's Day, yeah? You'll be out.
it is what it is.
He's been a lucid boy.
Gee, I'll be eating cake, spraying flowers and all of that.
I'm checking your juice.
Hey, listen. Listen.
We'll have to cut.
You gotta be sweating. Yo, nah, man. This is Roses. Obviously, seasons, isn't it? So, it's that time of the year.
Man set you up. He set you up.
Nah. Hey, but listen.
You said it's that time of the year.
Hey, but listen. Hey. Nah, literally, man. This is that time of the year, bro.
My guy.
I was listening to it, but I hope you have a good one still.
Listen, my brother, set you up. Different.
That's a question.
Should assassinate my character, bro.
That's
Solid though.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're here.
Nah, but big up yourself. Roses is out on the 14th of Feb.
Nah, so it's out on the 11th, but then the video will come out.
On the videos are out on the 14th.
He's going at that day, isn't it?
So yeah, guys, go cop that, go stream that. It's Marlo, baby. Thanks for joining us, man.
Come on, man. We're
Respect,
out
man.
here.
Bro, let
Love
them know the
always-
socials,
Get
man.
me. It's your boy Marlo. Insta, MAURO. RHIDDY. You know, we still out here.
And I know last time, obviously, you didn't have that much to drink, but what, you blessed us with a freestyle.
Just juice.
Yeah? What you say, freestyle today or?
It's dark. It's a bit
or
dark
you
for this
saying-
juice, though.
Do you know what it is? It's freestyling free no more, B. We all getting paid now.
Yo, bring the drink. He ain't got enough.
He had that response ready, you know.
Yeah, straight.
He had that response ready. He knew Mansell was gonna hit him with that one.
He's always trying to assassinate me, bro. But yeah, man.
Nah, my bless up, man. Appreciate you, man.
Love.
Respect.
What's that? Thank you for having me.
And there you have it, man. I go by the name of D-Boy Dio.
Myself, Bello.
And it is Come Chop. It's with Marlo, man, today, man.
Bro, I hope your
Yeah.
belly's full. You've eaten. You've had a good
much,
drink.
man. That was different.
Come on.
Before you go, last thing. Heads or tails? You have to pick one.